Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Givenup 96 here, and today we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna be reviewing a film called Afflicted. You may have heard of this film. It was kind of talked about and sponsored on YouTube during April of last year. This film follows filmmakers, actors, and film writers Cliff Prowse and Derek Lee. In this film, Derek Lee has cerebral arteriovirus malformation, which is an abnormal connection between the arteries and veins in his brains. So, which means this character, he can die off at any moment. So what they do is, these two characters go travel the world. They hit up Paris and Italy, and in Paris they meet their friends, who go clubbing, and in this clubbing scene, we meet a woman named Audrey, who leaves with Derek after he tells her that he has AVM. So during this moment, our characters, Cliff and the two bandmates' friends, go to Cock Block. The character, Derek, which they find him bleeding and all scratched up with no sign of Audrey. This is a vampire found footage film, and the cool thing about this movie is that it's set up, the first few moments in this film, for the first half an hour, everything is set up as if they're posting this on YouTube, but they're actually posting it to their website called the End of the World or something like that. But anyway, this instead of being like the standard vampire, as soon as you get bit, you lose control. In this vampire film, days pass. He initially doesn't have the aversions to sunlight, but he gets it later. And then when we find him destroy a stone wall, and this is the first time we see our character has any signs of being a vampire, and then he needs blood, etc. later on, and he doesn't want to drink blood, and by doing this, it causes him to get catatonic, basically, only being able to move and react with the idea of blood nearby. But with these vampires, as long as they feed, they retain control. They don't go out and start killing everyone. So anyway, this movie actually holds a 78 or 79% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I think it's because for the first time in a found footage film, at least for the first time in a long time, we get excellent effects and excellent acting. We actually care for the characters. Having a main character who's going through this horrible disease that could kill him any minute, and then the horrors of change past what he already has, just is a cluster of emotions. The interesting thing is, the friendship between Cliff and Derek. Cliff treats Derek as his own brother. He doesn't in any way, he will not leave Derek behind, even if when Derek tells him to. With the speed and agility and just the speed and agility of the character, we see how this vampire is able to go through hell and back. But the cool way that they do this is there's two cameras. One, the standard camera, and then one's mounted to his chest, kind of like a GoPro. And they do this to get simultaneous shots of what's going on, which is really cool, and I think it's what gives this movie an edge upon other found footage films. We don't really see the character unless he takes the camera off. One really cool scene, mainly the reason why this cover was made, is there's a scene where Derek attempts suicide, but because he's a vampire, where in a lot of vampire things, if you just literally blow out the back of the head, it should kill the vampire, but in this, it just heals with that much of a scratch. The whole back of his head is shown completely topped off, and that's what he's left with. It's crazy, and it's really, really good. I recommend checking it out. And actually, what I'm going to be doing is allowing one person to check it out for free. So, if I watch this video, send me a message. Comment below, tell me if you're the one who got it, tell me what you thought of this film. Here's a free digital download code for Afflicted. Alright guys, there it is. Have fun watching that movie, whoever gets it. Tell me what you think. Bye.